Alright guys, so we're outside in the backyard today. Had to do some overtime at work today, so I couldn't really get out and enjoy the outdoors. But I was just messing around, and I thought I'd share this tip with you guys. A lot of us collect chaga while we're out in the bush, and if we're lucky enough to come across it, and we use it as tea. And a lot of us will use it as as a tinder. But I tend to break off little chunks about this size, just about the size of maybe the top part of your thumb, and I'll boil that out, and I'll get some tea from it, and I'll use it once or twice, sometimes 3 times, and once it's used up, I'll take that chunk and I'll put it away and I'll dry it out, and then once it's dry, you're able to use it as a tinder, just as good as you were before, maybe even better, and you can light it with a flint and steel. So I just want to give you guys a look at that real quick. That it will take a spark of flint and steel, and then so we'll get this set up here. There we go. It's kind of hard to hold on to it sometimes. They're a bit of an odd shape, but see if we can get it to work. Now I got a smooth side here. That was probably the edge of it. The sparks seem to bounce off of that, but all this other spot where it was all kind of fibery and everything, that seems to catch a spark pretty nicely. So we'll give that side a try. Here we go. It smells really nice too. Hopefully that's in focus. See if we can get you better light. Hang on a second. There we go. There we go. So, in addition to things to carry in your fire kit, I like to keep amadou fungus and char it. That works really well. I also like to keep my my leftover tea chunks of chaga. As you see, those work quite well, and that hasn't been all that's done has been soaked in water, and I've made tea out of it 3 times probably, that chunk, and then I just dried it back out again and reused it. So it's a resource that gives and gives. I wouldn't make tea with it and throw it away or anything like that. Keep it because it's excellent for fire afterwards, and it takes a spark at a really low temperature. I mean, I think a flint and steel spark is something like 800 degrees. Anyway, hope you liked the tip. You can't always get out to the woods, but you can always practice somehow or some way. So you guys take care, and I'll see you again soon. Get out and explore.